themselves a tag team title opportunity.
That sounds amazing, but do you know what sounds even better? Nikita Lyons and Zoe Stark, the new NXT Women's Tag Team Champions.
I understand Kaden and Katana, they're best friends and have been together forever. I get that, that's great. But we complement each other.
You are the type of girl of take it or leave it, I don't care what anyone thinks. And I tend to be a little bit more reserved, and that's okay.
You act like your focus and determination is a bad thing. It's not.
You know, like, the truth is, Zoe right there, a year and a half ago, was in one of these, and now she's running one of these.
She's amazing.
So-
She's been so helpful.
Dude, your drive is incredible. What Zoe can do in that ring is absolutely amazing.
Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. But I gotta tell you, the way you are developing so fast, it's really, really fun to watch, man. But come on, you gotta admit, I'm starting to loosen up just a little bit here. A little bit?
I'll give you that.
Come on.
I'll give you
All right.
that.
Okay. That's it, though.
But one thing that we can agree on is that no matter the time, no matter the date, when we get that title match, we're becoming NXT
Women's
Tag
Team
Champions.
Hell yeah, we are.
Thank